Hey everyone, it's Friday morning, December 20th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Cela, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Let's get started. Before we dive in, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. So here's the thing. After a tough sell-off the day before, markets were hoping for a rebound. But, well, it didn't quite happen. The Dow managed to end its 10-day losing streak, which, by the way, was the longest in 50 years. It finished just barely above the flat line. Meanwhile, the Standard & Poor's 500 and the Nasdaq both slipped about 0.1%. Now, what's weighing on the markets? The Federal Reserve. On Wednesday, they cut interest rates by a quarter point, but the tone was anything but dovish. Chair Jerome Powell called the decision a closer call, and the Fed dialed back its expectations for rate cuts next year. Investors saw this as a hawkish cut, and markets reacted accordingly, with the Standard & Poor's 500 and Nasdaq logging their worst days since the summer. Over in the bond market, the 10-year Treasury yield climbed even higher, hitting 4.57%, its highest level since May. This is adding to the cautious mood across the board. On the economic front, we got a fresh look at third-quarter GDP. The economy grew at an annualized rate of 3.1%, which was an upward revision from 2.8%. That's a pretty strong number and suggests the economy has more momentum than some expected. On top of that, weekly unemployment claims dropped to 220,000 from 242,000 the week before, a positive sign for the labor market. So, where does that leave us? The markets are in a bit of a holding pattern, caught between decent economic data and the Fed's hawkish tone. Investors are waiting to see how this all plays out as we head toward the end of the year. That's your quick update for this morning. Thanks for tuning in to Capital Markets Quickie. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'll see you tomorrow.